Is this new Natasha Denona Hy-Glam setting powder that's sweat-proof and waterproof, dark skin approved? Does this white powder leave a white cast on deeper skin? If you're interested in knowing the answer to this question, then this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to be testing out this new Natasha Denona Hy-Glam setting powder, as well as doing a full face of Natasha Denona. So if you guys love a full face of one brand and you want to see how this Natasha Denona setting powder holds up on darker skin, does it live up to the claims? If you want to see, does this powder live up to the claims? Is it sweat proof? Is it waterproof? Does it leave a white cast on deeper skin tones? I know you precious jewels are wondering the answer to that question. And if you are, worry no more. I have all the answers for you. So I'm going to get started with the video. Hello my precious jewels. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Julie, and if you like makeup tutorials, makeup hauls, makeup reviews, first impressions, and all things beauty, then you come to the right channel. In today's video, I'm going to be filming a full face of Natasha Denona. We're going to be using everything that I have Natasha Denona to create a beautiful glam. And we're going to be testing out her new Natasha Denona Hy-Glam waterproof powder. This is what the powder looks like. Actually, this is what the powder looks like. This is actually my second day shooting this video. I'll probably make it a 2-day video. When I did the video yesterday, I didn't do everything that I normally would do. I left out the step of, you know how I like to put my boucle silk powder on to give like a little uniformity to the face, and the face came out looking stark. So I really want to see if this powder is leaving a white cast or if I needed to add that powder. So that's why we're doing day 2, because the makeup was beautiful until I put the powder on, and then I was like, yeah, something's not right. So we're gonna test this powder out today and see if this powder really is leaving a white cast. Like, is this Natasha Denona Hy-Glam waterproof, sweat-proof, translucent powder for us deeper skin women? Or do we have to wait until she comes out with some shades to use this? But the formula is really good. So I'm just gonna use a different palette than I used in the last video. I'm gonna use this Natasha Denona Roxa palette. I like this palette. You know, yellow and purple are my favorite colors. So we're just gonna do a simple eye with this palette. I haven't used it in a minute until last night, and I was like, oh, let me pull this out and use it. So that's what we're doing today. So hopefully you guys are interested in seeing. I'm not sure if this is gonna be integrated into that first video or if this is gonna be like day 2 of my wear test in another video, because you know my videos are always long. I'm gonna film this like I would be filming another video, just in case it comes out to be another video. This is a full face of luxury makeup. It's so weird because as much as I know that I like Natasha Denona's makeup, I never used it all together, like in one full face. Not if I can remember correctly. So that's why I did it last night, and the makeup was beautiful. So anyway, let me get started. First of all, let me show you the palette. It's gorgeous. I'm not even sure if this is still available. I think it may have been limited edition, but it's a gorgeous palette. I'm gonna start with this shade at the bottom, Orchid, and I'm just gonna put that in the crease. I used a different palette in the video yesterday. I just figured I would do something summery, like spring and summery with this pretty palette. So that's what we're gonna do. I could already see that the formula in this palette looks like it's more pigmented than the one I used yesterday, because I was having a hard time getting the darker matte shades to show up. And I had also said in that video, if you guys wanted to see a ranking of my Natasha Denona, that is actually gorgeous. If you guys wanted to see a ranking of my Natasha Denona palettes, because I have about 10 of them or more, let me know, because I would love to do that. I'm gonna just make this a little bit deeper. I love filming makeup videos. It just makes me so happy, and I know I always say that, but it's like my happy place. This brush I think is a Morphe and Jaclyn Hill. That just goes to show how old it is, but it still works. JH32. It's so good. I'm gonna go into this purple shade right here, Jacaranda. It's a beautiful purple, like a real purple. And I'm going to put this here in the outer V area. Today I have a different base on than I had on yesterday. Same formula, just a different shade. This one is like a little bit lighter, so that could have something to do with why the colors are showing up a little bit better. That purple is so pretty. That is gorgeous. It really is very pretty. I don't know if I ever used this shadow right here, this purple, so we're gonna try this today. Oh, that is so pretty. Yeah, that's super pretty. That shade is called Bolt. It gives just the right amount of sparkle to the eye. That is so pretty. Okay, and I'm gonna take a flat shader brush and I'm gonna go into this shade, Stargirl. Or did I want the pink one? Let's see. I don't really like that one. Let's try this shade, Flutter. Yeah, I don't really like that one. I think that looks nice. I'm gonna put a little bit more of this Jacaranda on the eye. It's actually really pretty. And I'm just gonna go back into the first shade that we used just to blend everything in. Yeah, I like that. Kind of subtle, but pretty. I'm gonna go off camera and do the other eye because the video would be too long if I didn't. Getting back to the eye, I think I'm gonna take this pinky purple shade called Sweet Pea. I'm just gonna put it up here so we can blend those two shades into each other just to give a little dimension to the brow bone. That's our eye for now. I think it's very pretty. Very minimal fallout. Let's do a liner. It's not gonna be a Natasha Denona liner. I don't have a Natasha Denona liner. When I start doing full faces and I think I have a full face or something, then sometimes I'm like, oh, it's really not a full face. But I think it's only like 3 items that I don't have of hers. We're gonna start with the skin. So right now, only thing I have on my face for skincare is the Haru Haru Wonder Black Rice Ceramide Barrier Moisturizing Cream. When I tell you this cream is so moisturizing, it's actually really, really beautiful under makeup. Like the skin, do you see how gorgeous my skin looks? How like smooth and supple it is. I don't know what's in it. It's a Korean skincare brand. I can link it so you guys can purchase this. I got this from Amazon. I think it's like 20 bucks, but it's really worth it. I love a lot of the Korean skincare stuff that I have been using lately. This is the Natasha Denona Hy-Glam foundation. It's supposed to be self-setting. It has a lot of skincare in it. I just found out today that Hy meant hybrid. Like most of her stuff has skincare ingredients in it, and that was because I was watching one of her reels this morning. It just popped up on my phone. So when it says Hy something, it's hybrid. So it's like that product plus skincare. I was like, oh, that's wonderful. So anyway, I have this shade RN9. To me, it's like a very neutral shade, but it was the closest shade that I could find that actually worked for me. I think I purchased like 3 different shades and this was the one. So this is what it looks like. This is the bottle. I want to say this retails for $52. I love it. It's a beautiful finish. I find that this foundation actually works better without primer. Like you don't have to put primer on your face to smooth it out because it may not look smooth right away, but give it like 15 minutes and you're gonna see your pores start to like dissipate. You're gonna be like, where my pores go? I love this foundation and it is long wearing. And it does work well out in hot, humid weather because I wore it. Now, of course, I set it like I do everything else. When foundations say that they are self-setting, you see I have a lot of hyperpigmentation. This is supposedly medium coverage, but anything that covers up my hyperpigmentation, I know that it is full enough for me. So I would say it is pretty full coverage. It has such a beautiful, glowy skin look. We're going to be testing out that new powder today, and I really just want to do my makeup the way I normally do it because I changed up some things when I filmed this video last night. I was disappointed at the end when I put the powder on. So we're gonna test it out today and see if it was me or if it was the powder. The powder is $42 and it's very innovative if it works. If you could get like a translucent powder that works for every complexion, I don't know that that's the case because it gave a mask on my face. But I did leave out one pivotal step in my routine, so I'm going to test it out today. So that is what the shade looks like on me. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. The glow may throw people off, but it's a beautiful, beautiful formula. Do you see how smoothing it is to the skin? It's just a really glowy foundation. So of course, if you have super oily skin, I would definitely say to put a primer on if you try this foundation without a primer and it still doesn't give you what you need. But to me, like, I have super oily, textured, mature skin and I don't feel like I needed a primer. I felt like this foundation actually held up better without a primer. I just put all my other stuff on, like my powders and blush and whatever, and it was good. So I say try it both ways. Now I'm gonna put this on. This is the Natasha Denona Hy-Glam liquid bronzer in the shade Fling. I think there's one shade deeper than this and I probably should have got the darker shade because even with her foundation, it doesn't show up as much as it could. But I think it's because, look at that, I still have more foundation left. Okay, I'm gonna put some on my neck. So even with her foundation, it shows up, but it's not as deep as I would like it, but it doesn't bother me because I am putting something on top of it. I'm gonna use it because I waited so long to test it out. It was my own fault that I didn't go back and get the deeper shade because I should have really got the deeper shade. It's a really nice formula. It's supposed to be, I wanna say waterproof. It's like waterproof, if I'm not mistaken. The skin looks really glowy. I think it looks glowier than it did yesterday, I think. I don't know if, you know, maybe I'm not tired today when I'm filming it. Last night I was kind of tired. You could probably see the bronzer just a little bit. So this retails for $36. This is the deepest shade. Fling, okay. I didn't realize that. Hydrating without parabens, natural finish, waterproof, which is great. I like that most of her stuff is like waterproof or transfer resistant because that's what you want when you are putting on a full face of makeup and you're going wherever you're going, whether it be work or, you know, just out with date night or hanging out with your friends. You want your makeup to look the same way it did when you started the night. And that's what I always aim for. Now, I can't wait to see how these moisturizing sprays that I've been adding to my routine, how it's gonna hold up in 90-degree weather. Like, is it really still gonna have my makeup looking how I want it to look? So I'm taking whatever's left and putting it on my nose to contour my nose. It does give a little dimension, but like I said, I waited to try this. I purchased it and I waited to try it. I never use all of her products all at once. It's because I'm always trying different stuff. So sometimes when I may try her stuff, I'm not always running to her products because I feel like anything that you get from any brand should really play well with everything else that you're using on your face. That's just my opinion. I have 3 of her concealers. The Hy-Glam concealer. I love it. It's such a wonderful moisturizing full coverage kind of finish. I have shades P7, YP11, and Y7. The reason why I have so many shades, right? Because usually I buy 2 shades. I ordered these online, and what happened was sometimes with her description, you think that you're getting what you want, and it's something totally different. So I was like, oh, that's not what I wanted. So I just ordered another one. I didn't bother to send it back because I like the formula, and I was like, I could always use this. Do you see how full coverage that is when you put that on? That's what I like from a concealer. Like, I will always buy this concealer because I like the full coverage of it. I'm gonna take this shade, which is P7, and put it here. And I really don't need all of these shades. I don't. I can use like 2 at a time and be good, but we're gonna just add like a little brightness here and here. And I think that I wanna take this shade and I'm gonna do like a little reverse contour, just because I think that this foundation, because it's so neutral, it gives me like a dark appearance. That's just my opinion. While we're waiting for the concealer to dry down a little bit, we're gonna put a blush on. So I only have 1 of her blushes. I know, I do like the formula, but I only have 1. So we're gonna use this one. This is her Hy-Glam blush in Lush Lila. This is actually a highlighter. I didn't know that. I thought they both were blushes. So we're gonna put this on the face. I'm sure that she has some powder blushes. I just don't own any of them. I love the finish of this blush. I think it's so gorgeous and like lit from within. I'm gonna try a little bit of this one and see what it does. Isn't it so pretty? I think the shade is gorgeous, and we have the lip gloss that goes with it. I love how my pores are looking in my cheek area. That is my most textured areas, right? This is my smoother side. This is my more textured side, and they both look equally smooth. I love her formulas. They're actually really, really good. I think this concealer is gonna dry down faster because I didn't have my fan on last night, but I have it on now. I hope you guys can't hear it, but it's hot in my studio. Now, in my house, it's not real hot, so it doesn't make sense to have the AC on. I think it's gonna be like 80 degrees today. This is the Nikki LaRose N17 brush, one of my favorites. I don't think I pick up any other brush other than this one to put foundation on. I try to remember to give the other brushes some play, but this one, I love it. It's so good. Now, her foundation is supposed to be self-setting. To me, it's not self-setting, but you don't see a lot coming off, and I guess it does dry down after a certain point. We're gonna test it out before we powder to see if it still is coming off. because it's supposed to be transfer resistant. I wanted to film this before I ate breakfast. It's 12 o'clock, but I wanted to be able to do like a full day wear test on this powder and how this makeup holds up. I'm just gonna be cleaning my house today, but I figure I'm definitely gonna be sweating, so why not do a full face and see how it holds up. A lot of people like her concealer better than they do the foundation. They like the coverage more of the concealer. I like both. Like, I never tried to use this as a full coverage foundation because I never ordered it in my shade, but I don't usually think to do it because thank God I don't have a lot of blemishes in my face like that. They mostly under my chin. So I don't be like, oh, let me use this on my face. That was a lot of concealer. And I'm gonna just blend with this bronzer brush just for the edges. I mean, it looks like it's not even moving. It's like it's dried down already. Do you see that? Like it's not even moving. That looks great. It really does. You see how smooth the under eyes are looking? I just want to put a little bit more of the blush. Like blend the blush in. That is looking gorgeous. It really is. Okay, so I have 2 of her foundation powders. These are my holy grail powders. About a year and a half ago, I couldn't put these down. I think until last summer, I was so in love with these and still am. This is shade N8 and N9, and this is shade NP14. So I use this all over the face, and I use this under the eyes. So we're gonna set the under eyes now with this powder. We're gonna use the same brush. Actually, you know what? Let's try this brush. This is the Nikki LaRose N19 brush. I just washed all my brushes. For some reason, I always feel like I need a puff to do the powder under my eyes. It just makes it so much smoother, in my opinion. I'm gonna set with this powder everywhere that I put concealer. And I know this is a lot of concealer. I could have probably wiped some of it off, but that's okay. I like this. I like this formula, and it doesn't get cakey no matter how much you put on. It does not get cakey. Now I say that, and then later on I'll be like, where did all these creases come from? You see the coverage on this powder? It's so good. That looks gorgeous. It has like a really supple kind of feel. It doesn't feel like set. It just feels really moisturized. I feel like I want to pick a puff up though. And I think I will. I'm gonna use this puff for the face because this is the area where I will get a oil beard by the end of the day. I need a lot of powder for this oil that's on my skin. But do you see how glowy and beautiful the foundation is looking? Yeah, it's still, I don't see that as self-setting. It could be because I have other products on, but I don't think so. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Look at that. So good. I love that. That is actually really, really beautiful. So I'm going to take my Boucle Silk powder, which I did not do yesterday, and I'm going to put it on right now like I normally would. This is the One Size Boucle Silk powder in the shade Deepest. So I'm going to go over the whole face, and then we're going to bronze and blush and highlight because I really need to see. Now, the claim of the powder being waterproof, it is definitely waterproof. I'm going to put a little bit of powder under my eyes. That gives us some uniformity, and the skin looks flawless, like super flawless. Let me finish the under eyes. I don't know why my lips, everything that I've been putting on them lately have been making my lips peel. Like I need to maybe exfoliate them some more with something else. Okay, I'm gonna take the brush with the purple on it, and I'm going to mix this purple with this. So Jacaranda with Eclipse, and I'm gonna smoke out. I'm gonna take this ColourPop cream gel liner in the shade Exit and put that in my waterline. I don't have a Natasha Denona bronzer, so I'm gonna use this Hung Van Gogh bronzer in the shade Loyalty. This is his soft blurring bronzer. That's what it looks like. I got this last fall during the Sephora savings event. I actually like it, and I recently bought his cream bronzer. Can you see it? This is what the shade looks like. But it looks like it's kind of, it's not even really showing up. It got like an ashy gray tone to it from what I could see. Maybe this was one of the reasons why I didn't pick it up a lot, because I thought the shade was really pretty when I tried it. I think it depends. This is one of those bronzers that when you wear certain foundations, you can wear this bronzer because it's not a super deep bronzer. And I'm not sure if this has, I want to say there may be one shade darker than this. It's a very subtle bronze, but it's pretty. I'm gonna tell you if there's another shade. Okay, so this retails for $38. This is the darkest shade. It is lightweight blurring powder bronzer that naturally warms and enhances the skin. I like the contour. It actually does show up, but why is everything stopping at my skin tone, like the deepest shade? We're gonna put a little bit more of her blush on, and then I do have a blush that would be very complimentary to what we have going on. Maybe I'll set with that. I just really like how plumping the cheeks look with it, like how the pores look so plump and just really pretty. Nice, very nice. So that's our bronzer, our blush. Now we're gonna do highlighter. I have these Natasha Denona Hy-Glam highlighters. I have shade 4, shade 3, and shade 2. Let me show you 2. And I'm gonna see which one I'm gonna use. That's shade 2. I think this is like a really gold. Let me swatch the 3 of them for you and show you what they look like. That's 2. That's 3. This one is more of an orangey gold. This one is more of a yellowy gold. And this is more of a like bronzy kind of color. Let me go down here with it. Yeah, I think that's the one. I think that's what we're doing today. It's gorgeous. Is it showing up? But can you see it? I don't know. I think this might show up more. I think this may show up better if it was set. It's really pretty. I think that shade is gorgeous. I'm gonna put it on my nose. I don't know why it's like it's not. It's a real subtle shade, but I think I do see the glowiness. All of the stuff I reviewed on the channel, and I think that I'm putting so much on, and it's gonna be super glowy when this is over because the skin. Do you see how beautiful the skin is looking? The skin is looking gorgeous. It really is. That's the 3 shades again. See? It's like just like a bronzy look. It's perfect for deep skin. Let me put the mascara on. I'm just looking at this skin. This skin is gorgeous. It really is. I'm gonna see if I can finish this line. The face looks gorgeous. It's a little sticky, but it looks really, really pretty. I gotta keep saying it because it feels that way. Okay, I can't wait to see what this powder does. I'm telling you. We getting there. We getting there. I'm sorry I gotta wait until the end for the powder, but we gotta finish the rest of the face. Actually, let's set the face now. Okay, so this is what our makeup should be looking like. Should I put like a little inner? I'm not trying to prolong it. I just want the makeup to look right. I'm gonna try this shade right here, Dixie, and put it in the inner corner. That is so gorgeous. Okay, now we're ready. When I tell you the skin, it looks so beautiful. Everything, guys, that I used on my face will be listed and linked below. Also, I have YouTube shopping now where you could shop straight from the screen. I just love that function. Like, I love being able to do that. Okay, so we have a clean puff. It's the Natasha Denona Hy-Glam Setting Powder Sweat and Waterproof Translucent Blurring Powder. It says a full mattifying finish. What I want to know is, with this powder, do you need setting spray? Because if it's doing all of these different things, do you need setting spray? That's where I'm confused at. It says a never before seen translucent hydrophobic powder that transforms any complexion product into a long-wearing, sweat-proof, waterproof base. Key benefits are long-wearing, waterproof, oil controlling. It's formulated with raspberry plant extract to help maintain the skin's natural hydration. This ultra-fine setting powder transforms any base to waterproof and sweat-proof. It visibly blurs pores, smooths texture, controls shine, and delivers an invisible matte finish that never looks dry, patchy, or cakey. So we see how beautiful the skin is looking. I used it last night. That's what the powder looks like. It's like a white color powder. So that's what it looks like open. That's the powder. This is what it looks like on the back of my hand. It has a very thin but like full coverage kind of look. I don't see how that would not leave a white cast on my skin. We're gonna test it out and see. See the residue that it leaves on the skin already? That's what it looks like. I'm gonna use this puff. It has a very thick look to it. Kind of like it's coagulating. It looks like you put water in it. It has that kind of look. Like, you know how it gets a little clumpy, like if you were putting water in flour. That's what it looks like. I'm just gonna tap this out because I want to make sure I get an even amount on the puff. And let's see. We're gonna do this eye. It's definitely blurring, and I feel it's setting. Because you know, with some powders, like when you try to set it, you can feel it when it's setting because it'll get smooth, like, and it'll move smoothly across the face. So far that looks actually nice. I'm gonna set all of this up here because if it's waterproof, you want all your makeup to set. So it is definitely mattifying. You can see this side of my face to this side of my face. It looks beautiful. Wow. Okay. It's definitely not as bad as last night, because last night I was like, what is going on here? I'm gonna take this brush. Which one did I use last night? I think it was a Nikki LaRose brush. So she came out with a puff that's like this for $20. This is not it. This is the kimchi puff, but we're just gonna use this one. And she was just like smoothing it all over the face, and I was like, how are you smoothing that and it's not even set? So we're gonna set under the eye. This gives a more natural look with the brush. Actually, guys, this looks really pretty considering how it looked last night, and I'm gonna show you. This looks really, really good. So the skin actually looks nice. I feel like my nose needs a powder puff. You know your areas, right? Like, I know my nose. My nose is going to shine bright like a diamond. And over here, to me, like, although it did look really nice and it gave a little more life, I still prefer the puff. So that's how I'm gonna set my face, with the puff, because I know my skin. Now, what I am gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit more of that highlighter on top of this powder. But so far, it doesn't look as stark as it did last night because I did add my powder in. It actually looks really gorgeous. Okay, hold on. I'm excited. I'm excited because it looks much better. It does have like a slight cast, but it's not bad. I feel like the more your oils come through, maybe it'll show up more. So let's see, we're gonna put this. Yeah, I really love her highlighter. It is so, look, do you see how beautiful that is? It's gorgeous. Yeah, so you can see it more now that it's got a dry area to blend. Oh, this is gorgeous. It really is. I feel like I wanna go over the whole face, but I'm not. Okay, let me put a lip on and then we're gonna spray. So that's how it ends up. I mean, the powder is actually phenomenal. It really is. It looks so much better than it did last night, because last night I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna put this liner on from NYX. This is the NYX Up All Night liner, the lip lingerie long wearing liner. I'm gonna use this one, Cashmere Cutie by NYX. It's just a nice nude. That is actually really pretty. And we're gonna put this high gloss Lush Lila on our lips. I am going to spray the face first before I take my hair down. This is really pretty, guys. Do you see the skin? It looks really gorgeous. Okay, guys. I'm just going to spray the lower part of my face. I'm not going to spray the whole face. I'm going to spray from the eyes down because I don't want to mess up the eyes. The face feels very set. It looks gorgeous. Like, this makeup looks really gorgeous. I'm going to take this spray, and I have my paper towels, and I'm going to spray the face. Okay. And like I said, everything that I use is going to be linked and listed below. Okay. Do you see how the water is just beating down on the face? Wow. That is amazing. That is amazing. Do you see that? Wow. That was amazing. I didn't set under the neck, but do you see how gorgeous the makeup is still looking? It's still like a little wet back here. That is beautiful. I think that we have a winner with this powder. Okay, I don't even think I need lashes on, guys. I really don't think so. Okay, let me just comb this hair real fast, and I'm gonna come back and give you my thoughts on this powder. Okay. Okay, my precious jewels, I'm back, and this is our final look. This is what our makeup is looking like. So this is what our full face of this luxury makeup brand, Natasha Denona, looks like. This is me using her Roxa eyeshadow palette, as well as her beautiful new foundation. It's one of my favorites. Then we have her Natasha Denona blush lighter duo and her lip gloss. We also used her concealers. All of these products are favorites of mine. I reviewed all of them on the channel. I love them all. They're in my everyday makeup. I love Natasha Denona's products. Today, we're testing out this new Natasha Denona Hy-Glam setting powder, and we want to know, does it live up to the claims? Now, I'm going to have this makeup on all day. So it's $149. I'm going to have this on at least until 9 o'clock. This is going to be a full day wear test. We're testing out whether it's sweat proof. We already tested out whether it was waterproof. We're going to see how this holds up without using a setting spray, because I always use a setting spray. I'm going to go outside and I'm going to show you guys what this makeup is looking like in the daylight. I'm going to do a few different check-ins. So far, I'm loving this powder. It is beautiful on the skin. When I tried it yesterday, because I did film another video, it had a really serious ghostly look, and I will definitely show you. I'm gonna insert some of that footage in this video. But this makeup looks gorgeous. The skin looks gorgeous. It does not have a white cast. What I will tell you is it does live up to the waterproof claims. It probably is sweat proof. I'm gonna be in my house cleaning all day, and I may come back and do like a update and show you what the makeup looks like, but this is not an official wear test. I am gonna say to you that when you use this, use it as you would do your regular routine, right? However you would do your regular makeup routine, and then use this as your last step, because it seals in everything. And you can also add makeup on top of it if it's not giving what you want it to give at the end. I don't necessarily know how that would work once you put product on top of it, but it's beautiful. Like, I'm super excited, and I'm loving this Natasha Denona Hy-Glam setting powder. It looks so gorgeous. So yeah, I'll see you at the end of the video just to do like maybe one check-in. If there's a major change in the way my face is looking, then I may come back and be like, okay, wait a minute now. This is not sweat proof, because I'm gonna be in here cleaning today. Okay, I love you, my precious jewels. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Also, let me know your thoughts on this makeup. Do you like this makeup? Do you love this full face of the Natasha Denona luxury makeup line? This is luxury makeup, guys. If you have not subscribed to the channel, I would love it if you subscribe. Please give the video a thumbs up. Also, hype the video, click on the screen. I'm gonna leave a link on the screen so you guys can click on and continue watching. I love you, my precious jewels. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. This is good. So one other thing that I wanna say is this powder will leave a white cast on your face if you don't add color to your face. It will have a very ghostly look. I'm gonna include the footage. I think I said that already. Okay. This is what the makeup is looking like. It's like 2.5 hours later. The makeup looks really gorgeous. It has not moved. It's like super set. Like, this is probably as good as a setting spray. Now I'm just coming outside. I wanted to show you guys the makeup. But the skin, it looks gorgeous. And that powder is so good. I didn't put no setting spray on. Nothing came off on my hand. I was just washing dishes. I want to come out here and show you this. It looks gorgeous. The skin is looking good. This is 2.5, maybe 2 hours and 45 minutes later. I don't know. I might be taking it off soon because I want to take a nap. I don't really want all of this makeup in my pillow, but maybe I'll put a towel on it and see what comes off. We'll see. I like it. It looks gorgeous. Very good. So far, I'm loving this powder. Okay. It's 1:16 in the morning. I had this makeup on all day. To me, I feel like everything is still set. It's like a little bit tacky. I didn't put no setting spray on it. I feel like the makeup has like a gray cast to it after all of these hours. I want to get up close so you can really see. But I feel like the makeup looks kind of gray. I mean, it's still very pretty. But I feel like with this powder, I would want her to come out with some colors. I think the formula is wonderful. I don't like the it's like a little bit of oil. But I mean, it's been 12 hours since I had this makeup on. I don't like the color that the makeup has changed. Yeah. So anyway, I'm about to go to bed. It's like I said, 1:16. I just wanted to show y'all how the makeup held up all day. And yeah. So the powder formula is good. I just need her to come out with some shades. Cause I don't like the way this makeup turned out. I don't like the it's beautiful on the skin, but I need her to come out with some shades because it's really not a true to your color look. It looks very masky. Like the powder actually makes the makeup look super heavy. And I don't like that. I like my makeup to look natural, and this has a very kind of masky, like super full coverage look. So those are my thoughts. And that's it. I just wanted to update you guys and show you what the makeup is looking like. 12, I think I finished at 1:30. So it's 12 hours later. Good night. I'm tired.